Hi, welcome to Raleigh Union Station. Let's go inside. Hi, we're standing in the Grand Hall of Raleigh Union Station. This is one of 3 venue spaces here at the station, and this is our main space. The Grand Hall runs all the way back to the windows, so you have this whole space for your event. It typically starts on this side with staging. Staging happens on this side because we have these floor ports. The floor ports have data and electric and great spot for staging. On the opposite side of me is the Amtrak side. The Amtrak side is for Amtrak guests and is not part of the event space. We like to delineate from the Amtrak side and the event side in a couple different ways. If you come this way, we'll walk through the space. You see the Raleigh sign up ahead. The Raleigh sign can be moved if you'd like it moved out of your event space. Just let us know. We'll move it over to the Amtrak side. All the furniture that you see in this space is for your use, and we have other event space furniture to offer you as well. Event space furniture consists of many different types of furniture items. We have lounge furniture, we have community tables, which are bar height, which can be used in a number of different ways. We've seen them used as bars, we've seen them used as head tables for weddings. We've seen them used for banquet tables and food setup. So there's a number of ways you can use these wood community tables. We also have rounds that aren't pictured here. We have 60-inch rounds, and we have chairs to go with them. Like I said, a lot of event furniture with no additional charge, which is one of the nice things about renting here at Raleigh Union Station. We also have pipe and drape. Pipe and drape is a curtain that we can use to delineate the space and help create a space within the space. We have about 40 feet of that to offer our renters. Your Properties manages the event space here at Raleigh Union Station for the City of Raleigh. Your Properties also manages the leased space, and you see we have some leased space behind me that is not filled yet, but will be filled soon. How that will affect your event? No problem. We'll put up some pipe and drape, and you won't be able to see the business that's going to be behind there. Most likely it'll be a cafe, but we'll make sure that it doesn't affect your event whatsoever. This fabulous wood wall is a great backdrop for a bar, for a dessert table. We've had photo booths set up here. Great opportunity to get really creative. Hi, welcome to the catering kitchen. We have a small catering kitchen. It has a freezer, an ice maker, and a commercial size refrigerator. Everything that's needed for our caterers to produce a small event. If our caterers need to produce a larger event, we have other spaces for them. All our approved vendors understand how to work at Raleigh Union Station and how to use the space in the best way possible. If your guests park at the Dillon parking garage, which is directly across the street from Raleigh Union Station, this is where they'll be entering. Your guests will come across the plaza and right up these steps into the event space. We're frequently asked if we have signage. We can supply signage like this private event sign. We have sandwich boards that we can put outside that say private event, and we'll direct your guests in the direction you'd like them to go and the entrance you'd like them to enter. The other thing I'd like to point out is the stair landing behind me. We can use this for a small stage. We've had this used for 3-piece jazz trios, speakers. Mary Ann Baldwin, the Raleigh City Mayor, has used this to speak to an audience. We've had just about everything you can imagine use this as a small stage. Staging free of charge. We're in the space where you can see the city view from the big windows, and you can also create a space within a space. This is part of the venue space, and we can pipe and drape it off VIP space here if you'd like, or you can just have it be part of the main venue space here at the Grand Hall. We have elevator access for your guests that may need it. This elevator comes up from the first floor across from the Civic Plaza entrance. So that's the main entrance that we showed you earlier with the staircase. Those guests would enter that way, but then they'd make a right and take the elevator up into the Grand Hall, or the elevator up all the way to the terrace. Behind me, these two double doors lead to a ramp that goes up to a perennial garden that overlooks our platform here at Raleigh Union Station. You can see the trains and a beautiful garden from that space. Hi, welcome to the third floor terrace here at Union Station. This is a space that you can rent along with the Grand Hall or by itself. You can see it's quite a large space with really interesting views of the city. We can tent this space. We can perform wedding ceremonies here, cocktail hours, you name it. This space is up for grabs and sky's the limit. Literally, sky's the limit. You can see behind me the large building, which is the Dillon. The Dillon parking garage is on the first 5 floors, and that's where we have most of our event parking. It's along West Street and directly across from Union Station Civic Plaza. Another space we have to offer is our Civic Plaza. Here we are in Union Station Civic Plaza. The Civic Plaza is an outdoor space that can be tented and is directly across from the Dillon parking garage. We have electric out here for our renters to use, benches, beautiful trees, architecture, you name it. And we also have a stage. We have a built-in stage right next to the elevator with electrical access that you can use during your events. The elevator will take you down to the main entrance where you can enter via the steps or another elevator into the building. This is our main venue entrance space. This is where Amtrak passengers enter the building, and this is where your guests will enter the building if they're being dropped off via Uber or a drop-off service or taxi. Thank you for touring Raleigh Union Station. We can't wait to host your event.